From the city of brotherly love and Citizens Bank Park, MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the San Francisco Giants taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. Biggest storyline coming into this one is how effective this team's starting rotation has been of late. They've been on an absolute tear, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, they've been lights out. It's almost like each starter's trying to outdo the last. Game after game, They're keeping opposing hitters just guessing up there at the dish. Can't wait to see if that momentum carries over to today.
First pitch coming your way next. And on the hill for the Phillies, Aaron Nola. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
That gets down for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time. That leads to a high contact rate and more barrels, Boog. Even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Luis Arraez stands in. Here's a guy who's been struggling so far this year. It's only late April, but still hoping he'll turn it around soon. Nola, a former All-Star, 32 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2014. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out and one away.
Batting third, shortstop Willie.
Now we take a peek at the Giants lineup. And one to watch, of course, their three-hole hitter, Willie Adames.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy's always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high. Boog, we're watching a pitcher in Nola that flew through the Phillies minor league system. He was drafted in 2014 and made his major league debut the following year. You can't ask for much more from the 7th overall pick in the draft. Man, the scouts got it right.
Check swing, and he went. And the count even at 1. Adames with a homer in his last game. The 1-1 is fouled off. The shortstop takes the ball.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Here's the 2-2. And there's the ball.
Ball 3.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Here's Rafael Devers. Check swing. He held up. And that's ball 1. Lee leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And Devers hits that one. And that is that. They get a leadoff single but leave him stranded. Bottom half of inning number. And now here's the starter for San Francisco, Landon Root. He leads the league in ERA, Siggy.
Yeah, he's always around the zone, Boo. Gets weak contact and makes hitters guess. That's how he's been able to stay on top.
Everything's crisp, movement, mix, location. A little different from your cardio stats, Siggy.
Oh, wow. Okay, well, we know the numbers don't lie. Elite is elite. They'll be leaning on that arm all summer long.
Trey Turner leading things off and takes a strike. More ribbies than some teams in this league. Unbelievable production.
Yeah, he doesn't snack. He feasts, especially with ducks on the pond.
Breaking ball misses down and away. On the ground, right side. He'll do it himself. One gone, bottom half of the first. And time now for the Phillies lineup. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Adolis Garcia. Hey. Tap to first. And a foul ball. This one popped up. Chapman under it. And there's two down. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. He's a former All-Star Game MVP, Singy. Called strike, a sinker at the bottom of the zone. Right through there for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase.
Swing, and this is ripped down the right field line. Way back there. Out of here. Kyle Schwarber with a rocket. Third home run of the season. The Phillies score first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that keeps the inning going.
Batting fifth, catcher JT.
It'll bring up JT Realmuto. Good power, not great in the OBP department. High chopper to third. Jumps, throws. Nicely done for the out. The Phillies get one by way of the long ball. It's now 1-0. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on. Back here in Philadelphia, and digging in for San Francisco, Matt Chapman. Swings through that one.
That's out.
James Kingsley working the plate. Kingsley's pretty well respected around the league.
Yeah, when you talk to players, I think consistently he is one of the guys you hear compliments about. Players appreciate the job he does back there.
Yeah, and that's kind of all you can ask for, really, just a fair chance to go out and have success.
Takes it in for the out.
Batting sixth, first baseman Bryce Eldridge.
Popped up to the left into foul ground and makes the grab, and there's two away.
Batting seventh, catcher Patrick Bailey.
Digging in, Patrick Bailey. Late with the swing there. That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Giants go down. Welcome back. Well, Siggy, this starting rotation has been dominant, and we've seen much of the same today.
Yeah, and the numbers speak for themselves, Boog. This group just keeps executing game after game.
This one in the air, right field. And that'll fall for a base hit. And a man aboard.
Batting seventh.
And now it's Alec Bohm. Fought off foul. And there's the strike. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
A little bit low. Ball one. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. And the throw bounces, tag out.
Usually when you see a team try to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you they want to be aggressive on offense. Try to force the defense to make plays and slow them down. That's exactly what they did right there. So we'll see if that caught stealing changes the offensive approach moving forward.
2 down, nobody on. Just off the inside edge. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. So the call stands. One challenge remaining for them now. And the 3-1. In there at the knees for a strike. On the ground to third. Tosses to first, and Garcia is out. And that's the inning. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. This one in the air, center field. Marsh under it, and there's one away.
Batting ninth, left fielder Jake McCarthy.
Now Jake McCarthy. This one popped up, 2 away.
Up next for the Giants, right fielder.
He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single. In the air out to center. Makes the grab on the run. And that is that. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Dylan Moore stands in for the Phillies.
Nope. That's inside.
It's softly on the ground to third. Chapman. Throw sails over his head at first. And it's going to wind up out of play.
No problem fielding that one, and the transfer looked good, but man, he sailed it across the diamond and out of play. It looked like he just tried to put too much behind it. Cost him an extra base too.
The next pitch misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Line drive, base hit. Here comes Moore. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2. Bryce Harper bats now. He made his major league debut more than a decade ago already, Chris. That one fouled off.
Harper, a guy who always embraces new challenges, just like playing college baseball as a 17-year-old and then reaching the majors at a young age. Just one of those guys that never seems to be afraid of anything. Harper's challenged himself in more ways other than just playing older competition. He tried something new when he left the Nationals for the Phillies, and he's been willing to play different positions defensively. None of it seems to scare him.
Stays alive.
And as Harper's career goes on, he's going to face hurdles that come with growing older in the game. It's physically and emotionally demanding, but if there's anyone up for the challenge, it's this guy right here.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Up and in. Going to count 1 and 2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Ball.
Man at first, 1 away.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Swing, and he breaks his bat. To Adames, that's 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Arise.
Nola back to work. Swing, and a ball popped in the air. Out to shallow center. That one gets down for a hit. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
Up next,
Willie Adames stands in. Struck out swinging his first time. On the ground to the left. Boom. There's 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Up next for the Giants, the designated hitter, Rafael Devers.
Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
Adames, the base runner at first with 1 out. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. There's 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. No run. Back at Citizens Bank Park. Bottom of the inning. Edmundo Sosa stands in for the Phillies.
That's a ball.
Close, but called a ball. And the count is 2-0. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And on further review, it was a strike. They'll keep their remaining challenge. The 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Next offering is outside. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Up next for the Phillies, catcher J.T. Realmuto.
Hey.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Line drive, and it stays fair. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Marsh, the next to hit, takes ball one. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike two. Got him looking for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. Didn't seem like that one found his zone. Here's the challenge. And they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. So they've still got both their challenges. Man at second. That misses the zone, and the count's full. Up the middle. Base hit into center field. Here comes Real Muto around third. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. On a bounce. Safe.
Pretty close play on that one. A perfect throw probably gets him. That throw was just a little wide to the third base side of the bag, so he had to reach a little bit to get it. Could have been just enough to make the difference there.
Got him swinging. Had him way out front of the slur. So up next, Adolis Garcia. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Ball one.
And that misses. 2-1. Pretty close, but it was a ball. No challenges left for them now. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 3-0. This is Giants baseball on the show NorCal. We go to the top of the 5th, and digging in for San Francisco, Matt Chapman.
Well, these Giants just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Next pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Gets him to chase after that one. Catcher has it, fires to first. And he beats the throw. He's safe.
Up next for the Giants, first baseman Bryce Eldred.
Swings through that.
Hey, 2.
The 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And there's one down.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Swing and a ground ball. The flip. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. And we're back. What a run it's been for this pitching staff, Singy.
Yeah, you can just see the confidence out there right now. When a staff is rolling like this, Boog, it becomes contagious. Every starter wants to match what the last guy did. Sets the tone for the whole club.
That one found hard the other way. Here comes the 0-1.
0-1.
What a stop. To first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Up next for the Phillies.
So the Philly batting order turns over. Here's Turner now. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Base hit, and that's a one-out single. That one finds the zone. Strike one. And a big swing and a miss.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Swings through it for the K. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. He's already homered here in this one. Turner runs. Pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, it really doesn't matter what the situation is. When a guy like this gets on first, you know he's going to steal second at some point during the at-bat. Nice job to get into scoring position. The defense probably knew it was coming, but they just couldn't do anything to stop it.
Man on second, 2 down. Outside.
Nope. Outside.
And the count is 1-2. Got him swinging. Phillies strand 1, but they lead it 3-0. We're back with a look at key moments so far in this one. Harrison Bader getting ready to hit.
Center fielder Harrison Bader.
This one in the air, center field. One up, one down.
Up next for the Giants, left fielder Jake McCarthy.
Going
Yeah.
I'll try to bunt for a hit right there, and you can tell he's trying to get something, anything going offensively.
Trying to bunt his way on. And safe.
He's good.
He busted it down the line for that infield single. That makes it a 15-game hitting streak. And there's some buzz about it now, Singy.
It's nothing crazy, but it does say a lot about how well he's seeing pitches and really making solid contact, barreling up the baseball at times, and everything it seems he's hitting hard. As hot as he is, I could see this streak going for a little while longer.
Stepping in, Jung-Hoo Lee.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Runner on the goal. Strike in there. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball.
Here's what I think the manager's thinking right now. Today, we're not driving the ball. It's hard to get extra base hits. We've got to make something happen to get a runner into scoring position. That stolen base, excellent call. Now, all it takes is perhaps a single to put a run on the board.
To the gap, should score the run. That's back there, and it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Run comes in from second, and they cut the lead to 2.
Well, that was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get in the scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
Now the number 2 hitter, Luis Arias, 1 for 2. And a swing and a miss. The Giants with the tying run at the plate, and we're the top half of the 6th. Fouled off left side.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
The 0-2. Ball 1 there. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Real Muto to first. 2 out.
Up next for the Giants, shortstop Willie Adames.
And a foul ball.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Man on second, 2 down. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-2.
And it's out.
Next offering upstairs. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Phillies with the run-scoring double. It's now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching San Francisco Giants baseball on the show NorCal. Bottom of the 6th inning, and digging in for Philadelphia, Edmundo Sosa.
Edmundo Sosa.
Foul ball. And a ground ball to first. Eldridge takes it to the bag. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
For the Phillies, catcher J.T. Real Muto.
In the air to left center. 2 down.
Up next for the Phillies,
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate.
fielder, Brandon Marsh.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Foul ball there. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's the ball. Throw to second. Out of bounds. Safe.
Really nice swipe of second right there. He knew he had to get a really good jump on the pitcher because that catcher can make up some time, man. Such a good catch and throw guy behind the dish. Nice job right there, but he just beat it.
Struck him out without a swing. Picks up strikeout number 7. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Phillies 3 and the Giants 1. This is Giants baseball on the show NorCal. Back here in Philadelphia, now it's Devers at the plate. Steps in leading the league in RBIs. When traffic's on the bases, he seems to always come through.
Yes, he does, Boog, and doesn't try to do too much, just drives in runs like clockwork.
You talk about a reliable bat, key moments. This is it, Singy.
Yeah, he's been the anchor in this lineup, a run producer through and through.
Comes up empty. That one missed. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Now it's Matt Chapman. His righty-lefty splits there.
Matt Chapman.
And a foul ball.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Harper takes it in for the out. 2 down.
Up next for the Giants, first baseman Bryce Eldridge.
That's a ball.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss as he was late. A changeup missing. Ball 2. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that is that. Back at the ballpark, and what a job this pitching staff has done lately, Singy. Only problem is their offense hasn't provided the run support today.
Yeah, you said it. The arms have definitely done their part, but at some point the lineup has to cash in. You don't want efforts like this from your starters to go to waste.
Randy Rodriguez gets the ball now.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Garcia leading things off and takes a strike. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Got him. One gone here.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
That one fouled off. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
The 0-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Gets a piece and stays alive. Here's the 0-2. And ball 1. Close one, doesn't get the call. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter, and I'm so glad I'm retired.
2 down, nobody on. Swinging a foul out of play. The 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he strikes out the side in the 7th. Phillies down in order, but they still lead it 3-1. Brad Keller comes on now.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Bailey jumps out of the way of the first pitch. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 1-1. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Grabs it on the run. 1 away.
Up next for the Giants, center fielder Harrison Bader.
Ball 2.
The Giants down by a pair, and we're in the top of the 8th. Next offering is downstairs. And there's the automatic.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
That's in there. 3-2 now. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
short of the bunt and missed it. It's 0-1.
Pitch location right there. Tough to pull that with you and take it towards the first base side of the field.
Popped up, and that's a foul ball.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball, still 0-2. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Nothing doing there for Sam. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the 8th. Bryce Harper stands in for the Phillies. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Hey.
That one catches the corner for a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Nice grab. Throw to first, and they get the out. And here is Sosa to the plate. 1 for 3. Swings and misses. That's strike 1.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Close, ruled a ball, and the count is 1-1.
Been a solid inning so far in relief. Getting them through this inning only down 2 could give their lineup a real opportunity to just grind their way back into this game with the few outs that they have left.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Here's a 1-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Down quickly go the Phillies. And the score stays 3-1. Joan Duran comes on trying to close it out.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down a win. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
Okay, swing now. He had his mind made up. As soon as that ball left the hand of the pitcher, he was going to swing at it.
The 0-1. Swinging a foul straight back. The 0-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Luis Arias, the next Giant to hit. That's off the mark, and it's 1-0. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. And a big swing and a miss.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And the Giants down to their final out. The shortstop takes the ball. That one's in there. And 1-1. On the ground. And it goes just foul. Duran is just 1 strike away. That misses the zone, and that's ball 2. This one in the air center field. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Phillies claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Great pitchers duel in this one. You get to a certain point where each pitcher is trying to outdo the other, go a little bit deeper into the ball game. And for these pitchers, it really came down to a few key at-bats. This was a fun one to watch.
From the city of brotherly love and Citizens Bank Park, Major League Baseball on tap. It's the San Francisco Giants taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Luke Shabby alongside Chris Singleton. Biggest storyline coming into this one. He's riding quite the hitting streak, Singy.
Been seeing the ball so well, Boog. One of the toughest outs in the league right now. It'll be interesting to see how they pitch to him today.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And on the hill for the Phillies, Andrew Painter. And Chris, he's hoping for some better fortune moving forward.
Well, I'm looking to see if he can increase the amount of swings and misses and perhaps get more strikeouts, because hitters are batting over 300 against him, and that means guys are getting the barrel to the ball. Exit velocity's got to be pretty good when you have that kind of batting average, so he's going to have to find a way to do something different in this one.
Here comes the 0-1. Line drive, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Into second safely. It's a leadoff double to start the game.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Luis Ariz stands in. Here's a guy who's been struggling so far this year. It's only late April, but still hoping he'll turn it around soon. Throw behind the runner, and they got him doubled off.
Shortstop Willie Adames.
Check swing, and he went. That's strike one. Adames working through some struggles lately. Two down, nobody on. There's a swing and a miss. Painter, 22 years old, a former first-round pick in 2021. Up and in, now 1-2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. It's his 8th home run of the year, and the Giants have the lead now. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Raffy coming to the plate now, hitting a ton of homers this year, second most in the National League.
Whoa.
Two down, bases empty, but one run across here in the second game of the series. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
That was straight queso right there.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Here's a 2-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. The Phillies get one by way of the long ball. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Back here in Philadelphia. And on the hill for the Giants, Hayden Birdsong. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Take a look at the lineup. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, JT Realmuto. Bryce Harper, batting with one down, takes a strike.
Good pitch down around the knees. You want to be there all game. In a park like this, a pop-up sometimes will carry out.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That ball's carrying. Out of here. Bryce Harper goes deep. His 7th home run of the season. And it ties it up. It's 1-1.
Fans expect Bryce Harper to do something special every time he comes to the dish, and he didn't disappoint there. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Splits the plate. Strike one.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
0-1. Back up the middle and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. And I always talk about it. Get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
And here is Sosa to the plate. On the ground to short, and it finds its way through for a hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Wastes no time there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Tied up here in the early going.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
2 on, 1 out. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. One of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Swings and misses, and it's 0-2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just going to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
On the ground to the left. Chapman over to first in time. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Bryce Harper brings the power for Philly. All even at 1 apiece. It's Major League Baseball on the show. All set for the start of the inning. And digging in for San Francisco, Matt Chapman.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Check swing, but he went too far. No balls, 2 strikes. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Got him. That K is his 3rd of the game.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Now it's going to be Patrick Bailey.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
2 down, nobody on. And a big swing and a miss.
All right, there's number 8, 1 away.
Inside, almost got him.
Got close to the immaculate inning, and he just couldn't find the zone right there. When you think about it, 9 straight strikes, so tough to do.
Here's a 2-2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Loves it on the dive. Wide throw pulls him off the bag, and the inning still alive.
Harrison Bader.
So here's Bader now.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Check swing. He went. Strike 1. This one in the air, center field. Marsh under this one. And that is that. 1 error in the inning, but nothing more. Now to the bottom of the 2nd. All tied 1-1. Back at Citizens Bank Park. Bottom half of inning number 2. Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. Yeah, that's fouled off. Inside, just missed. He dives, but he can't make the catch. He beats the throw, and they catch a break as they get a base runner at first.
Right fielder, Adoli.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. There's a line drive to left field. McCarthy takes it in for the out. 1 away. 1 out man at first. Here's Dylan Moore.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Just one hit in his last 5 games. Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
And a foul ball. On the ground, right side. Quick feed to second for 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We head on down to the top of the 3rd. All tied 1-1. New inning getting started, and digging in for San Francisco, Jake McCarthy. Shortened the bunt and missed it, and it's 0-1. Curve in the dirt. And that one ripped to left. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Giants, right fielder Jung-Hoo Lee.
Fouled off left side. And the 0-1.
0-1.
Out towards right center field. Whips on it, and it falls in. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Next to hit, Luis Arias. Hammered, base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Runners at the corners here, 1 away. Willie Adames stands in.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
And that is out of play.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Runners at the corners, 1 away. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
It's not the first time we've seen him chase a fastball out of the zone. In fact, it's happened a few times now, and that's something to pay attention to the rest of the way.
Not close with that one, and that is ball 1. The shortstop takes the ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
First and third, 1 down. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Huge strikeout there.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
This one smoked on its way out of here. Rafael Devers rounds the bases. Home run number 10 of the year. And the Giants have the lead now. It's 4-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
So 2 down. Now at the plate, Matt Chapman. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. 2 gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across here in the second game of the series. That's a little bit low.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. This one in the air, center field. Marsh moving under it, and that is that. Phils get 3 on this long ball. It's now 4-1. Bottom of the inning, and here's the Phillies leadoff man, Kyle Schwarber. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Oh.
Oh, look at the stop. Nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Phillies, first baseman Bryce Harper.
In there, and it's 0-1. Harper with some impressive production lately. In the air, right field. And there's 2 away. This is Bryson's stop. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one close, ruled a ball. Ball 1. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. Two down, nobody on. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Up next for the Phillies, second baseman Edmundo Sosa.
Strike 1.
In the air to left center. McCarthy has a beat on it. And that is that. Phillies strand 1, and they trail it 4-1. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Hitter Elliot Ramos.
Painter back to work. Ramos takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone, so they've still got both their challenges. And now the 0-1. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Up next for the Giants, catcher Patrick Bailey.
Out to short, stop. Slings to first in time. 2 outs, base is empty. And now Bader up to the plate. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Check swing, but he went too far. 0-1. Bader, in his 9th season, 31 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Tosses to first. Giants go in order. It's the Giants 4 and the Phillies 1. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
J.T. Realmuto.
Nope, that's off the plate. Oop.
And he takes a strike.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
And a base hit right there. The throw into second. And he's into second with nobody out.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Man at second. Taps softly to the right side, but it kicks foul. The 0-2. Swing and a high fly ball to left. McCarthy takes it in for the out. 1 down. And now it's Alec Bohm. Reached on an infield single his first time. One out and a runner at second. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Right through there for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Here's the 0-2. Tapped back up the middle. Adames on to first. Quick recovery from the misplay. Pays off for the out.
Up next for the Phillies, right fielder Adolis Garcia.
That's off the corner.
Realmuto at second with 2 down. He caught it behind his back. What a play. Inning over. What a play to end the inning. There's no way he saw that into the glove.
No, you're absolutely right. All he knew was the grounder was somewhere behind him. Just threw his glove out there and it stuck. That was pretty cool.
Now pitching.
We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Jose Alvarado. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder Jake McCarthy. 0 for 1 so far. And he lays down a bunt. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Up next
And that
for the
extends his
Giants,
hitting
right
streak
fielder,
yet
Doug
again.
Lee.
This is starting to get pretty interesting, Singy.
Yeah, and the way he's going, it seems like there's no end in sight. This is a guy that no pitcher wants to face right now, especially with runners on base. I mean, he's doing all the little things right, and it just seems like he's in cruise control at the plate.
Runner takes off. Pitch misses. Real Muto throws, not in time. It's a stolen base. He reaches 40 stolen bases on the season with that bag. Singy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Man at second. Bunting for a hit. Not in time. That's a bunt single. Well, Singy, that was really nice looking. Able to get it down and in a good spot.
And he makes it look easy. Bat angle was perfect. Barrel stayed above the hands. Could almost walk to first.
Now the number 2 hitter, Luis Arias.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner into center.
Swinging a foul straight back.
All these Giants really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
The Giants trying to break this one open. And we're at the top of the 5th. Fights it off. He'll see another.